Namaste friends, welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I am Shelly. Welcome to day 24 of this yoga challenge. Woo, woo, we've come so far, I'm so excited. Today's practice is inspired to keep you healthy. Yoga is a practice, it's not a perfect, and wherever you are is amazing. And when we do something repetitively over and over, I'm not saying every day, I like to try to do it every day, but there are days where it escapes me. But when we have something that we do that makes us feel good, it makes us healthier. So come on and join me back at the mat. Beginning in Tadasana. Rooting into the four corners of the feet, the two in the front and the two in the heel. Pressing feet. Setting your feet up for success. Feet hip distance apart. I always thought this meant feet outside of hips. It's actually, feet would be nestled inside of your hip joints. So as you gaze down, really tuning into the ankles, the knees, the hips, really tuning into the heart and the belly, lifting up through the heart, rolling back at the shoulders, finding integrity in the spine, option to keep a hand on the heart and hand on the belly, option to let the hands rest down. Inhaling in a big breath into that heart space. Allowing yourself to be present, to be with your breath. I encourage you during this practice to allow yourself to hear your breath. Don't be afraid of your breath. I know when I first started yoga, the practice, it was about 6 years ago, I was very intimidated by my breath and by my partner, the person sitting by me, hearing my breath. And even when I went to my teacher training, I remember thinking, am I the only person who's breathing in this room? And those are all just perceptions that we put on ourselves. Good morning, Milo. So allowing yourself to just breathe and hear that breath. Allowing yourself to trust in this practice, trust in yourself, trust in me. And setting up for an intention of why you're here, why this practice. And maybe it is just to keep healthy, to make yoga a part of your daily life. That's what this practice is all about for me, this 30-day challenge, is to make yoga a part of my everyday life. And when we do something, for studies show anywhere from 25 to 45 days, we actually make it. It will become a part of who we are. It will become part of our routine and our rituals. It will start becoming second nature. Allowing that breath to anchor you in. Really feeling the support from the earth as you're pressed into the earth. Feeling what it feels like in your hands. Feel what it feels like in your body. If you're having any discomfort, maybe in your tummy, or maybe you have an injury. I got a knee injury yesterday from something I did, some movement, and I don't know if it was from yoga or real life, but my knee was really bothering me yesterday, and it's feeling better today. But just allowing yourself to feel what it feels like, letting go of judgment, and just being present to where you are, showing up for this practice. Inhale a big breath in, raising up, high to the sky, and slowly exhaling the arms to a cactus. Taking a soft little gentle bend here. Inhale, raising up the arms up high to the sky, maybe keeping your gaze up. Really feeling what it feels like in the glutes, the booty, squeezing in at the glutes here, squeezing in at the core as you rise up. Exhale softly, just gently sitting back, not a full chair pose. Inhale, warming up, raising up high to the sky. Maybe finding a little bit of length by coming up on your toes. Exhaling, allowing your sit bones to root you back down into the earth. Watching out for your little puppy joy if you have that. Softly tilting the pelvis, really rooting into the feet here. Cultivating an awareness to be healthy. And maybe here, or you're seated back, sit back as far as feels good for you, but maybe if it feels good, I'm feeling like doing a little hip sway. And if that feels good, doing a little hip sway. I also love Qigong, and in Qigong there's this move. It's like summoning the serpent. So slowly warming up by slowly twisting to one side, and the hands, palms kissing palms, and just maybe dancing. That's Zumba. Side to side, tucking that pelvis, cultivating that health within. And just softly and gently, if you can, I'll show you just twisting. Side. And you can do this little serpent dance. It's super fun. Really hugging in at the hamstrings, the thighs, being aware if the knees are trying to clasp in, collapse, or out, and just really feel what that feels like in your body. And just taking this little serpent, you can just slowly make these little arm movements and journey with your hands, tying in that breath, side to side. These kiddos are making tea here. We're set up for our home practice. So my home practice is not always quiet. I love practicing early in the mornings because my kids are asleep usually, but I'm usually met by some sort of a dog or a husband. So being okay with where you are in your practice, if your practice is quiet, if your practice is distracting. One of my biggest things is working through distractions. Exhaling, wonderful work, my friends. Inhale, raising up. Take a moment just to shake, shaking it on down. I have a little shaky bracelet. This is another lovely Qigong move. I didn't know I was going to Qigong it up this morning, friends, but Qigong feels so good. They're just these gentle movements. Shakes, this is the shakes. Ancient Chinese practice. Shaking, I'm sure if you've ever seen a fight or like a boxer, they shake before a fight, or even Olympic swimmers. Olympic swimmers will do this. It's just a great way to just, and so do yogas, Jean says. It's just a great way to just get your body kind of flowing. And really, after you shake, hi Jack, just feel what that feels like. Pause. Feel. I feel so much energy cultivating in my hands, and it's crazy. Taking a moment to plant into the right foot and shaking out. Why don't you guys go play outside? Can you guys go play outside? And shaking in that one foot. The foot can be a little bit harder. Just envision this little guy, a doggy, shaking their foot. So really using that strength to pull yourself up and just shake that foot. You can place your hands on your hips to give yourself a little bit more balance. Jack, do you want to take Joyo Boyo outside? And just feeling what that feels like. Squeezing at the glute and the hamstring on the top and all around the side. Deep breath in, my friend. Cultivating that health within. And even these gentle movements, just showing up for yourself, showing up to take time for you to do things for your body is what will make you healthy. Exhaling, planting that foot into the earth, removing the doggy frisbee out of the way. Planting the opposite foot and taking a shake on the other side. Trying your best to keep that core up, corseting that core strength, those muscles of cores around. Core strength. And I know a lot of us have this perception that our core is weak. And know that your core is strong. If you hold your body up all day, you're strong. You have a strong core no matter what it looks like on the outside. There is strength underneath of there. We just have to take time to do things to make it a little bit healthier, like time for movement, shaking that foot out, working through distractions of the children. And allowing those feet to just come back down to the earth. Down to the earth here. From this Tadasana, hands at the hips, exhale, slowly hinging forward at the hips. Feeling what it feels like to come in from the shoulders. Jim, can you help Mommy have the boys be quiet? Hinging forward at the hips here. As you hinge forward at the hips, just feeling what that feels like to come forward here to the earth. If you have tighter hamstrings, you can keep a more generous bend to the knees and a generous bend to the spine. If you have straighter legs, always a micro bend, you can just hinge forward and be okay with wherever you are in your forward fold. Knowing that if you have to have a generous bend, and even if you need to bend your knees and hug, that is okay too. I think oftentimes we have these perceptions perceptions or images of what a pose needs to look like, and we try to force our body into them, and just really allowing yourself to be where you are and feel what it feels like within. And maybe ragdolling feels good here. Swaying side to side. Grabbing opposite elbows. Hey Jackie, come here with mommy, please. Swaying side to side, being okay with wacky or tacky children here. Hinging forward, feeling what it feels like in the hips. Slightly being inverted here. Just feeling what this feels like. Inhale, raising up to a half of a back. Removing any wrinkles from the neck. This is one of those poses where we can either be way up here or drop way down here. So really, I'm actually can see here on my camera, just really creating this 90-degree angle with your back. Soft tuck to the chin, removing any neck wrinkles. Cultivating that energy from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Really feeling that cultivation of energy within. Exhaling, airplaning the arms back, opening up the hands wide open. Inhaling, sinking down to the earth here. And just feeling what that feels like. Taking 2 deep breaths or 2 conscious moments here of just showing up, being present. Breathing in breath of love for yourself. And letting it go. I'm really feeling the movement of rocking, so if that feels good for you, rock. Or if it feels good to stay still, stay still. Inhale, airplaning the arms up, coming up for that halfway bend. So really feeling what that feels like to have that strength in that spine, those sit bones here. Exhaling to judge. Exhaling, hinging forward. Sending the hands up in a wide open starfish hand here. Stepping back 1 foot and stepping back the other foot, coming in for Adho Mukha Savasana, down facing dog here. And just taking this moment to set up for success here. Really rooting into the hands, pressing in through the pointer, the thumb, and extending all the way through the pinky, rolling out at the biceps, opening up at the shoulder blades, and really pressing the sit bones high up into the sky, and pedaling out your feet, walking your dog. Just pedaling back and forth, my little helper bee. Back and forth here. She's buzzing bee. Maybe just taking a moment to bounce. I'm really feeling like I'm liking these bouncy movements. Bending both knees down, bringing the knees down, and taking a moment to just be here without wanting to go anywhere else. Holding that strength, squeezing those thighs together, exhale, raising the sit bones up high to the sky. Trying one more time, bending. This time, if you can, slowly rotating your head and looking to the middle of your hands. As you look to the middle of your hands, pressing your sit bones back. Inhale, raising up. Taking this slow and steady, bending again, slowly and mindfully at the knees. And if it makes you feel dizzy or unease, you can always just drop down to the knees here. And you can just look forward, really feeling the strength of the shoulders here. Just exhaling, pressing those sit bones, that tailbone up high. Inhale, raising up one leg up high. Bring your knees, okay? And slowly, mindfully journeying that foot and watching it take down forward, dropping that hind foot down. Tuning those feet into like a set of skis here. So really setting up, grounding those 4 corners of the feet in the front. Tuning into that hind leg, looking at that hind foot. Taking a moment to just be here. Exhaling and doing this slightly stretching back and coming forward here. Really tuning into the hamstrings, what it feels like in the hamstrings and the glutes on each side. On each side you can feel it differently. When I rock stretch the hamstring on the top leg.
It's gonna be hot.
Exhale.
Wait,
Milo, James, no thank you. Can you go outside?
Hey,
Come forward.
get out of my
I can
tail.
still feel it in this one. Just really feeling what that feels like. Coming back. Just cultivating health for your body. Feeling what that feels like here. Beautiful work, my friends. Exhaling, finding that corset of core strength. Hands at the hip, hinging forward. Hips facing forward. Exhaling the arms to a T. Inhale, raising the arms high to the center, Anjaneyasana. Soft back bend, opening up the heart in the front, squeezing the shoulder blades together here. Exhaling if this feels good to stay, or exhaling, twisting softly to one side, opening up the heart here. And just allow yourself to breathe a big breath. You're really tuning into those hamstrings, the thighs, the glutes, the booty muscles. Hey Milo, James, I'm going to ask you only one more time to go outside, please. Thank you. My boys are getting wacky. Go outside now, Milo. Okay. Exhale and close the door to neutral. Sometimes you gotta put your kids in check. Most of the times. And close the door, please. Exhale, twisting the opposite direction. If that feels good. If it feels good to just stay neutral, stay here, allowing your arms to be strengthened and strong. Working through the burn that you may be experiencing. Hey, Jim, can you also go outside? You're being very distracting. I love you, but I want to finish this practice. Please go outside. Twisting at one side. It's always when mommy does something for herself or other people. If you have kids or better on kids, you notice that they will want all of the attention. Hinging forward and taking a moment to pause. I know sometimes when I come out of this too hard, it causes a little bit of a, I get this sharp back pain. So just slowly hinging and taking it slow. Breathing a breath down. It's really distracting to be playing fetch kids. Setting the hands in for a starfish, wide open hand. June, if you do that again, I want you to go outside. Exhaling to your Adho Mukha Savasana, your down facing dog here. Really setting up for success here. Rolling out at the biceps and the triceps, pointing those sit bones up high to the sky. Inhaling for a tiny cobra girl if you want to do that. The opposite foot and raising the opposite foot up high to what feels good and what works for you and your down dog. Again, being okay with where you are in your practice. You're doing a great job. Slowly and mindfully journeying with that foot. And if it looks like you need to pause here, because I have plenty of students who have to do this in journey, you can. Or if you can just whip it forward, that's great too, my beautiful friends. Really setting up those four corners in the front. And the four, and tuning into that foot in the back. So just by gently setting up on that set of skis and tuning into that foot. Sometimes I'll see students or even myself and my foot will be way tracked in. So just really tune into that alignment and just helping our body be healthy and doing these movements in a healthy way that is healthy for our bodies. Really tuning into that ankle over the knee. And doing the same motions that we were doing before, gently walking the hands back, keeping the heart lifted, softly tucking in at the belly button. Inhale, walking forward. In yoga, we have these bandhas, and they're these locks that are within us. And when we can actually squeeze them and activate them, we actually can work so much deeper, and it's so amazingly healthy for us. So the first one is between your genitals and your anus. The second one is your right near your belly button, and the third one is your chin. And if you've been following me, maybe you have been able to tap into some of these bandhas. And I feel like a simple one that you can tune into is toning the core. So just squeezing in at the core, squeezing that belly button just slightly in, not all the way like yanking in, just softly engaging, tuning into the breath, really feeling what that feels like. And if you can go really far forward, really opening up, I can feel it both of my hamstrings and it feels amazing. Softly walking back. You're doing wonderful work, from the sit bones, from your root chakra, lining all the way up with all of your amazing chakras, all the way up to our crown and our spiritual chakra, connecting us all the way up to the divine, to the universe, to God, or whatever it is that you believe in here. Exhale, raising the arms straight high up above. Soft tuck to the chin here. Exhale, opening up the heart for Anjaneyasana, soft back bend. And if it feels good for you to just be static and still, breathing in a big breath of love into the heart, you may. Or option to take a soft turn, just gently turning at the shoulders, allowing one shoulder to drop down and allowing the other one to raise up. Big breath into the heart space. Letting it flow. Cultivating health. We have a tiny little mousey behind us because that's cute. We like little squeaky mouses. Exhaling to neutral. Good job for locking the heart. Exhaling, twisting softly the opposite side. Breathing in 2 expansive breaths, or tuning into the glutes and the hamstrings. And just being where you are, my friends. Slowly breathing into this moment. Exhaling forward slowly, floating the arms to the side. And again, taking that moment here to pause, if that feels good for you. Like my back, sometimes I get these little shooters, so if I just pause in between, then it has a moment to just whoop, neutralize out my spine after that back bend. Hinging forward here. Stepping up on that hind foot and turning that hind foot facing the long edge of the mat here. Keeping that front foot facing the short edge. And slowly windmilling up. Slowly windmilling up into a beautiful warrior here. Really finding that length through that warrior. That Virabhadrasana too. Cultivating that strength of that face. Oh my God, my voice went crazy bananas. Exhaling, floating the arms down. Clasping hands, palms kissing palms, interlacing, opening up at the heart here. Facing the hips, facing the short edge of the mat, and actually slowly tuning this hind foot, facing that corner of the mat here. Coming in for a humble warrior, so opening up at the heart here, and softly hinging. And if you can only hinge to here, if this is what feels good for you, then that is enough. Hinging and working forward to what feels good for you. And if you can get to this point where you can just humbly allow yourself to rest and fold forward, option to find that strength within, option to bind or option to bend. Feeling that strength.
Milo's climbing over the fence. Milo's
He was doing it
climbing.
yesterday. Exhaling, finding that inner strength.
But
here.
he's trying to find a way in.
Feeling that inner strength, slowly hinging up, working through distractions of kids. Exhaling, both feet facing forward and just pausing. Taking a moment to feel what it feels like, the heat and the burn. I feel heat in the burn here. I feel the softness. Jack's going around outside. Jim, please go get him. No, go get Jack right there. He's going outside of the gate, please. My kids are being wacky. If you have kids, you know they do this. Exhaling the opposite foot, moving it up and out.
No!
Repositioning them. It wouldn't be a practice with me unless there was a little bit of chaos, right? These toes facing the corner of the mat here. Actually, we did a warrior two. Exhaling the arms to a warrior two. Finding that length and that strength. That inner warrior, allowing those arms to drift down from the shoulders, shoulders from the ears. Gripping the mat with the feet here. Exhaling the arms down. Shh, Jackie. And slightly toe heel, moving that foot facing the outside corner of the mat. Opening up. Interlacing the hands together. Hips facing the short edge of the mat. Hinging. Of course, my kids have to be screaming. Hinging forward. Coming in for this humble warrior. And if this is where you are, this is beautiful. like to be humble. Holding those words, being humble within. Slowly leading up at the back of the heart. My son's being a crazy banana sandwich. Both feet facing forward. And just pausing and being here. Feeling whatever it is that you're feeling. Giving yourself so much love and gratitude. Keeping those hands interlaced together. Soft bend knees. Exhale, hinging forward at the heart. Hinging forward at the heart here. Allowing that head to come down to what feels good for you. Soft bend to the knees if that feels good. And I know there are some people who can come down and bring their head all the way to the earth. And if that is you, you may go for it. But if not, that is okay too. Just bringing that head to where it feels comfortable for you. Keeping that bind in the hands. Keeping the heart open. Keeping the shoulders open. Finding these inversions in our practice, my friends. There's something about switching the flow of circulation of the blood. June, go talk to the brothers. The head below the heart. It's good for headaches, for stress. It helps with mild depression. Can you go get the boys, please? They're being way too distracting. Go walk around. Exhaling the arms down to the earth. And just taking a moment to be here. Maybe skating the legs from side to side. Shh. Boys are going to be in big trouble. I need you to go, please. They're being way too distracting for this yoga practice. And slowly bringing one knee down to the earth. And allowing the other knee to go down to the earth here. June, go to the floor, please. Please help mommy.
Why?
Crisscrossing those feet behind you, setting back on those sit bones, allowing yourself to just be, to find a little bit of stillness here amidst all the chaos and the, this is my life, it is so crazy. I actually did a practice with yoga with Adrienne this morning, and she was so peaceful, and it was so quiet, and she's just so lovely, and there's like this little part of me that's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice, but I wouldn't change my wacky, dewy morning for anything in the world. I guess. It's here. It's my life. I love it. Inhale, raising the arms up, and just take a soft twist to the side, wringing out that spine. In yoga, my friends, when we twist at our spine, twists are detoxifying for our insides, our internal organs. So when we twist to each side, it's helping wring out our insides like a towel. We often are so worried about brushing our teeth, washing our face, washing our bodies, washing our hands compulsively all throughout the day. And a lot of times people are mindful of what they eat, but not always. So it's good to at least have a good practice as well as with a good diet too. But sometimes we want to eat chocolate, and that's okay. But really taking this time to yourself in the morning to connect with yoga, to connect with yourself, to help you get in that healthy space. Exhaling to neutral.
How does your tummy feel?
Crisscrossing the feet and just grounding down through the sit bones. Allowing yourself to be present in where you are. You could bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly if you would like. Breathing in a big breath of love for yourself.
How does your tummy feel?
And letting it flow. Better. had a little tummy ache when I started this practice, and I will tell you that it feels almost all the way better. So just to let you know that even when you are feeling yucky, yoga does, it helps just kind of snap you out of it and let you come back. Hands to the heart center. And I would love to finish this practice with 3 ohms. Om is the primordial sound of the universe. It is how all creation started. It was said to be the sound of creation. It connects earth, air, and ether. And we did this in my teacher trainings, and I just love it. It's a great way to connect all practicers, people practicing yoga all over the world. There's literally millions, hundreds of millions of people probably practicing yoga. Maybe not hundreds, I don't know. There's so many people practicing yoga right this minute. And when we can Om, it's just changing our vibration. So no matter where you are, if you're feeling yucky or poopy in your day, if you have a headache or a blah blah or a tummy ache, or your kids are making you feel crazy, I like to mantra Om or different mantras to help shift. And it's your own voice. So not just hearing my voice is what will help you heal and shift your vibration, but if it comes from you, your own vibration, you can change your own internal frequency and shift however you are feeling. So if that says anything about mantra, if that doesn't make you mantra, I don't know what would, because for me, it is just a game changer. So let's together, my friends, keep hands at heart center, or you can find a mudra. I like the Gayana, which is just pointer, thumb in a circle. You can create space here, or you can let them be. And you can even make yourself feel big and huge, like I'm taking up space like a big shining star, or you can stay small. I feel like I want to be big. I want to be big and bold today. Big breath in, and I'm going to change that to 5 ohms. Usually a yogi we do 108, so 5 is like a little tiny sliver of pi. Inhale, big breath in. Big breath in, and if you feel weird to have your arms up, be weird. I'll be weird with you. I like being weird. Big breath in. Kissing palms and Anjali Mudra. In Om, I teach baby and me yoga. Babies love Om. Kids love Om. Oming is for everyone. Oming is our friend. I love you so much, and I really hope that you have found value to this, and I hope that you can cultivate something that makes you feel good in your day. It doesn't just have to be here on this mat, bringing yoga with you, bringing positive thoughts, just thoughts of everywhere you go, bringing that breath with you, because we breathe all day, but we subconsciously do it. So taking conscious breaths, taking a moment when you're feeling stressed out to maybe just Om in your head. Sometimes I will just Om. If I'm getting overwhelmed with my kids, I just am like, Om, 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 Om. Or I'll just recite, I am love, I am peace.
Yeah, and it helps you.
I am prosperity.
Go away.
And it helps your scary thoughts go away. And if you are enjoying this practice, my friends, please share with anybody and everybody that you love, or your friends, or anybody who wants to get healthy.
Or your family.
Everybody, or your family. And please subscribe and thumbs us up and subscribe to this channel. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful for this yoga challenge. It is so exciting, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm proud of you for showing up for 24 days. And even if you've just kind of picked some pieces here and there, I'm proud of you for showing up for whatever it is that you have had time in your busy schedule, for making yoga bliss a part of your life, and just making yoga and making mostly you a part of your life, because it's easy to forget about us. I love you so much. Hands to the third eye. Rubbing in the circle one way and the other. Give yourself permission to tune into that intuition. Namaste. We love you. Lots of love.